And I would like to open the next 10 minutes to some audience questions. I don't know where our microphone guy went, but I will continue.
So Daria, senseinnational.com. And I'm just reading about how this is the sweetest panel. I love how straightforward and transparent you all are about your work. And what I wanted to ask is, how personal would you make your Twitter or Facebook account? Like, would you have one person doing it, a team of people, and what would be the ratio of really personal things versus brand good messages?
As a blogger, you want to be personal, but I think it's safe to say that some things are private. And the other concern is, like, I have a lot of younger readers, and as much as I don't want to censor myself, I do have to be conscious of what I'm saying and making sure that what I put out there is positive, and but also reflects who I am. So if I'm having an off day, it's okay for me to say that I'm having an off day, but I probably shouldn't write, like, you know, a 20-page paragraph about it and you know, tweet very super negative things. I think it's a fine line.
At Teen Vogue, obviously, on the website, there are a lot of contributors to the website, be it, you know, web editors or even interns to a certain degree or to a lack of degree. Thank you, Secretista, for all the tweets from Teen Vogue today. You want to have a unified voice, obviously, but in terms of personal content, you walk that fine line. I think our readers would like to see us kind of tweeting about madness in the fashion closet, but maybe not so much got into a fight with a beauty editor today. You know?
Does that happen?
No comment. That's not why I'm leaving this. So you do have to walk that fine line and just know what's relevant for your reader too.
Next question.
Hi, my name is John. I'm from Star Wars Group. I just would be interested to hear what you guys have to say about what bloggers think brands want from them and what brands want from a blogger in a relationship.
So as a blogger, what do I want from brands? That's a really good question. It depends on the type of blogger that you are. I like to work with brands that I already like and I maybe already shop with them. And so, me personally, I can't really say that there's anything that I really want from brands except for a personal relationship and maybe like cross promotion, whether I guest blog or you know, you get a lot of freebies as a blogger, and that's always nice, but I don't think that's the goal or the intention of blogging, and I don't think it should be. So I might not be the best blogger to answer this, because I enjoy working with brands, but it's not my goal.
Well, and as a brand, what we are looking for from the blogging community is really that feedback and perhaps a different perspective than we would have sitting in our big corporate office. So it's really being in touch with what's going on, and all of you are so on trend and so up to date, and we are so intrigued by the blogging community and what all of you have to say. So it's really expanding the reach of our brand, and to see the brand through your lens.
And from a brand like Teen Vogue, I mean, what aren't we looking for bloggers? There's so many layers to it. Obviously, one, establishing relationships with bloggers. Maybe bloggers that have a good amount of traffic, so that maybe they'll link back to teenvogue.com. That's one element. Two, we want to find cute girls and boys with great style and inspire the pages of the magazine. If you read Teen Vogue, it doesn't look that different from some of your blogs, really. And also, just knowing what is cool. I don't always profile bloggers that have millions of followers. Sometimes I'm clicking through and then going through my RSS feeds, and I just stumble upon a great post that I think is just worthy of people knowing about and reading. So it's definitely a mix. I mean, but at the end of the day too, we are a business, and from my perspective, at the end of the day, my job at TeenVogue.com was to generate traffic. So there is that element of link love, reaching out to bloggers, and hoping that eventually, after establishing a good relationship, they'll want to eventually link back to us.
And I think we have time for just one more question. We'll take one more.
What advice would you give a journalism student who is looking to work with a fashion publication or a fashion publication's website?
I guess that's me, right? Internships. If you're specifically interested in working for a fashion magazine's website, I can speak from my own personal experience. I would rather hire an intern that has a cool blog as opposed to someone that's worked at Glamour, Allure, Vogue, and just worked in the closet. That doesn't help me at all. So if you have a smaller resume, but you have a really awesome blog, I will probably hire you first. If you say you have a blog, make sure that it's updated. Don't send a link to your blog for consideration for an internship if it hasn't been updated in a few months, because that doesn't really show me that you're really into it. But yeah, internships, and also just show that you're interested in more than just fashion too. I think that's so key. Girls and boys that want to be part of the fashion community and more specifically want to work at fashion magazines, they want to prove that they have great style and that they know everything about all the greatest and next designers. I don't know all that stuff, seriously. Not as much as I should probably. But I think at Teen Vogue we like to hire girls and boys that are interested in more than just fashion. They're interested in music and pop culture and art. So just show that you have a really balanced life too. But obviously, stay on top of your game with blogging and social media too.
And we have one last question. I'll just go ahead and run this over to you.
It's unfortunately a long question, so sorry for everyone who's hungry. My firm, Launch Collective, manages a handful of small fashion designers, and several of them are showing this week, so visibility is very top of mind right now. And some of them are very naturally outgoing and take well to this sort of new era of sharing and connecting with their audiences and so on. But some of them are naturally very introverted, reclusive people, like some artists are, and they look more to Mark Margellas and Rick Owens of the world for inspiration. And my question to the panel in this era of direct connecting with audiences and tweeting and Facebook and everything, is there even room in the market anymore for the next Mark Margella, the next Rick Owens, that kind of people who are very introverted and create great product and the audience finds them? How do you become the next one of those?
Well, I can say that bloggers love designers like that. Bloggers love finding new and different, interesting people and designers that they could wear. So I think bloggers are great for that. That's a great way to sort of get that exposure and get that visibility. Because we want to be on top of trends. We want to be trend forecasters almost. It's important to yes, Camel's in and we're all wearing Camel, but what's the next trend? And we want to be the first ones to sort of have that trend in our wardrobe. So I think that there's definitely room for that.
I think that in certain ways, bloggers are those kids in high school that maybe aren't the most popular kid. Maybe they really dress well, but maybe they're not, part of the 80s, whatever. Yeah, sure. Okay, take it there. So I think that to your point, that they really latch onto those types of designers, and also I think that bloggers and just the fashion community in general can really spot a fake. Someone that oh, I'm coming out with a line, and by the way, I have a Twitter and a Facebook page. I think people see through that, and we all love fashion here, so at the end of the day, good fashion is good fashion, and I think that comes to the top of the heap, for sure.
All right, let's give a round of applause to